Hey everybody, it's Dirty Dungeon. Welcome to more Conquest of Elysium 4. And we are doing the Cultist edition. We are the High Cultist, of course. We've got all our dudes all over the map. We're summoning horrors every which way and bringing sea people from the depths onto the surface of Elysium. Now, last time we were sending horrors, trying to conquer more. I really want to win this campaign. We're in a good position to win this one. A lot better than the Necromancer campaign that's going right now. So I think we'll be pretty decent if we would finish this one up soon. I'd like to see it finished and won, hopefully. Which I do believe we'll win. The druids can't really mobilize anywhere too greatly on us. Where are we in most trouble? If we like... My thought on it is, we have so many different separate bases, if we do get, like, completely overrun, right? Like, completely screwed. We're going to have a lot of time to prepare somewhere else. So we're going to go with that, and hope that kind of idea that we cannot be eliminated because of how spread out we are works. And I think that's true. Obviously, the silver mine has not been touched since the beginning of the game. I don't think I'm going to start the trend of messing with it now. I could probably take it. Considering there's only a couple arbalists. They have some dwarf workers and just regular old dwarves. So it's not too scary. I dislike that they're all experienced, because obviously they've survived long enough to gain that XP. We're going to start moving down with Zuck. Down here. Do believe we had a citadel up here. Were we trying to do something with this citadel? I'm not completely sure. I don't think we're doing too much, if anything. We're going to get a cultist of the deep up there, see if we can do anything with him. Let's just do a lesser ritual, call warriors. Got some decent warriors, got a shambler prince. We'll sentry him so that he doesn't come up when we're trying to move people. We'll sentry you as well, Mr. Assassin. We don't really need to move you around. You actually can sentry for now. Unless we see movement over there, we're not going to worry about it. You, on the other hand, can call some warriors, and that's all we're going to do with this army for this turn. I would probably call 2 sets of warriors. Wouldn't hurt. Maybe it does hurt, because we failed at summoning them. So, yeah, it hurts a little bit. But we're going to end the turn on that note. So, really an uneventful turn. We just have to fight some shamblers. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. But they're dead now, fortunately. Level 3 spellcasters can cast 1 level 3, 2. Just reading stuff. Oh, we got some horrors coming our way at a port. These guys could very easily be killed. However, they're doing good so far. However, the spine membrane is rather hard to hit. There we go. So they lived. They may be horror marked, I'm not sure, but not going to worry about it too much. It's just one little coastal village. Should we go north here? Some dispossessed spirits. Shouldn't be too hard to take care of. Let's call an elder being. Got an elder thing. Not a bad addition to that little army. Go on this iron mine. It's midwinter, so it's still going to be a while before the snow melts over. Unfortunately for us. Let's do a contact old ones. Again, getting a basalt queen. Not really what I wanted. But we'll take it, I suppose. Now we have, how many? We have 3 basalt queens. Eventually we could move this army and try and kill things. That is a possibility. That's all of our points this turn. Is there anyone else we really want to move? I think we have you up here. We want to take this village back, and then there's some deer taking back the farm we just took back. Not too worried about most of this stuff. I have a decent amount here to protect from whatever minor stuff may be lurking around. Hopefully it won't get attacked, otherwise it probably will fall if they feel that confident. That's going to be everybody pretty much except Amaru, and we're not going to do anything with him. I really do want to get this one finished up, though. I think we're in a pretty good position to do it. We haven't, like, taken a lot of land, but it's a large map, so that doesn't really matter. We don't need to own a large surface area to win. We just need to figure out where the druid is. Kill every single army commander base of the druid. So we're probably going to start working on that with Bot Zogut, or Zugugeg, whatever his name is. We're going to do an astrology, and of course we're going to find one. We're going to send a greater horror. Probably not going to do much. Did that spawn on them? It did not. Hopefully it spawns somewhere close to them. Oh, that is the kind of downfall of the astral kind of magic stuff. It doesn't always work out. Got some Deep 1 warriors up here. Gonna recruit another cultist of the deep somewhere. Let's do it here, and we'll get some swordsmen going on there. Try and fortify this place just a little bit. Not too worried about it. Move you more into the mountains, with some forest with the druid stuff. Obviously, he's cast the spell Lord of the Wild, which spawns animals every forest tile or so. It's pretty good for, like, holding on to your forest tiles and gaining an army of animals. Because the animals are weak in few numbers, but in mass numbers they're a bit better. Go take the silver mine with Uleg Beg. I think we're all good. Hit the end key a couple times. Check out if we want to do anything else. I don't think we do. Oh, what's happening here? Apparently the Horror Olm has found his way into the Druid's lands. I'm not sure if the astrology is showing us this battle. I'd assume it is that. Which is nice that it's decided to attack the actual thing we wanted it to, if that's the case, although it does look like the Druid move if that's the case. Which the Druid would have had some issues probably with this guy. He's got the Void Gate spell. And he's got all these summoning stuffs that's, of course, he doesn't have much output damage, but still. I mean, a bunch of these guys can cause some issues. Particularly to people who aren't poison resistant. We'll just skip past that. Hopefully he killed one of their bases. We are going to... Oh, boy. This part of the Druid's army? What do you got? Oh! I recognize you from earlier. You had those gauntlets I wanted. Those would have been good to fight the demons. Too bad the demons are gone now. But you're still here, so let's say hi to them. This should be an easy battle. Silver Arcana and Dark Magic, all these guys are really irrelevant. Normal troops don't really hurt us too much. The big thing we have to be careful about is like the legendary troops the Druid can spawn. That's about it. Nothing else is really too much of a threat. Let's do an astrology. We're not going to be able to send a horror after them, but we've seen this place here. That lady, the Scarlet Sister, is fire resistant because of that gem. They have 2 beholders, a horn god, so pretty crazy. Could send our men after them, but I don't think we'd fare too well in this battle. Because they do have the 2 beholders, which is some nasty business. Beholders are, if I haven't said this enough already, crazy powerful in comparison to everyone else. Let's contact some old ones. Oh, Star Spawn. Exactly what we wanted. Wonderful. Now we'll be able to send lesser horrors unless we get a grand mastery, but that's going to take a while if we want it. We can just do this. Get an astrology on him too. So we probably cast astrology with this one. And hopefully we'll have 100 points to send 2 horrors, 2 greater horrors after an army. But I think we'll hit end a couple times. We'll move you, actually. Glad I hit N. Making sure I'm looking all over. Everyone else is pretty much good. We'll center you, actually. I'm not too worried about that place anymore now that we have a star spawn down here named Balaboo! Balaboo! Or Balaboo. I kind of like that. That's a nice name. Balaboo or Balaboo. Balaboo? Who knows? Oh yeah, this battle's over before it even began. I think we've gained a troop almost here, perhaps. They're stunned, actually, I think. It's the better thing. Or are they on our side? I can't really tell. The colors are too similar. The green and the stunned, it's just a... That guy was stunned. Oh, Jesus, what was that? Stormwind? Was that what it was? Actually, some decent spells. Hurt us a little bit. I think killed some of our troops. No one important. Our Shambler Prince here with some crazy items. He'd be pretty good to fight anybody. God, that hurts. Please kill her. I would very much. Oh, there we go. We swallowed her whole. Oh, and got the Shoes of Flying and the Infernal Gauntlets, and that's one less commander running around. Specifically, one less commander with magic. It would be weird if we fought the Pale Ones last, because the Pale Ones have kind of, I think, just been fortifying in their corner of the world. I believe they're still alive, unless they only have like one base with a bunch of troops. I don't know. We haven't seen much of the Pale Ones. Hopefully they're not crazy powerful. Let's grab a Dark Wizard somewhere. Where do we want to grab that? Let's take a little retrospective look at the map. Maybe here. Let's grab them here. I can see that being okay. Grab some more archers there as well. Try and hold this place down a little more. What spells did you get? Weakness, Tendrils of Darkness, and Terror. We're going to change that to Fear. Yeah. We're going to keep that on Fear. What magic items? You have 2 magic items. Gem of True Seeing, and you have Mirage Crystal. So, not super great with this one, but this one's okay. If we were an illusionist, that'd be amazing. But he is a Dark Wizard. So that has little to no effect on him. We're going to Sentry him. Move you up to take this hamlet. There's still a bunch of undead down here, but for now we can leave that alone. Probably should fortify this castle and stick there just as a last resort base in case other stuff falls ever. But let's check the thing again. So there's 3 factions besides us left. I believe this is Hoburg's. I know. Oh, wow. Did I miss the Markgraf getting eliminated? Like the the evil Hoburgs? I think I might have. I can't remember them getting eliminated. If I did miss it, sorry guys. I didn't read the message. But Gemsel, yeah, the Pale One's alive. This dude's alive as well. Probably the good Hoburgs. And they have Icus, who is the druid. So hopefully we'll be able to end all of their lives. Let's go circulate to Balabu and do an astrology. What do we got here? So this is a decently sized army with just a regular druid. Right by us, too. Ooh. Those are wyverns, not cockatrices. We could fight and probably kill this army, but I don't know if I want to necessarily get involved on the front lines with them, because we are more tactful than that. We have ways of eliminating our enemies that don't involve shedding our own blood. And we're going to send a Dream Horror, not a bad one there. Now, we only have enough to do lessers. That missed, but still it's going to hit their own guys, so not bad. We have Balabu still, who hopefully can give us a nice... That's not Balabu. That would have been easier just to click him. Let's send a lesser horror, and I think it was right here. Hopefully we don't send this on our own men. Yep, I can see the little eye. Well, we missed again, unfortunately. So we only got 1 Dream Horror going there. It's not a big deal, though. Everything's still alright. Go try and take over this graveyard. Maybe leave a troop there. It's not really worth it. We don't need the resources that badly to waste effort guarding it. But that seems to be everyone, so we're going to end the turn. Excuse me, guys. I sneezed. I sent a bunch of them to sleep. I don't know how well he's going to do. He's got Horror Mark, though, so that could be an issue for them in the future if we lose sight of him. Some of them, of course, are asleep. Already horror marking 2 of them. These guys' magic resistance are kind of poopy. It's not very good comparatively with other factions units. I think the wyverns are a little bit better, hopefully, right? No, still not great. The animals kind of suck when it comes to magic resistance. Which makes sense, I suppose. Man, a lot of their units are going to get horror marked off of this. And it's quite unfortunate for them. How long do they stay asleep for? 5% chance. Wow. That's pretty good. If we could use that in our armies, unfortunately we can't. Unless we are able to charm one, which I don't see happening. We could try and spawn them on ourselves until we get one under our command, but we could lose a deadly amount of troops waiting for us to invade the mind of one of those things. That is, if they're not mindless. They may be mindless. I wonder if those things could enter the void under the command of like a star spawn. Not sure. Not sure I really want to commit troops to that. Maybe I'll experiment in my free time one day, but not today. Take Dagmar, throw him over here. I do believe Dagmar's our faction leader. He is. Which doesn't mean a lot. Oh, we've been ambushed right next to these guys. And we'll probably be able to kill... I'm definitely down to kill that army next turn after we get done with this little ambush thing. Let's take Balaboo. Doing astrology. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, God. Yeah, that's the big army. So we have a plan. I don't think that spawned in them. It's a little hard to tell. It did not. But luckily, we can send 2 greater horrors. Where did they go? Hopefully that hit. I don't think it... Oh, it did. We got another one up our sleeve. Hopefully that one hit as well. Can just always check. Yep, we got a horror ohm and a moon horror. So this could go well. We could actually kill some stuff with this. I wonder what spells he has. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out one of these days. Gonna move you. Let's kill the little ghouls. And then check out this area here. And probably circle back down, fortify the castle. Let's get some heavies up there. Otherwise, that's going to be everyone for this turn that I want to do anything with. So let's watch these horrors. This one's got a bunch of summoning, so that's pretty good. Star Shot, this is good. This is a very good setup for him, if he can actually set things off before stuff happens. Meteor Strange him, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, let's see if they get some summoning in front of them. Would be the best tactic, I think. What is he casting on them? It's color spray, I don't think that affects them. Oh, maybe it will, actually. They're not mindless. Oh, the meteor. Hopefully this guy just doesn't have his regular attack now. I don't think he has combat casting, which is unfortunate. So he's just going to sit there and life drain and die, probably. Oh, he did some showers. Okay, he does have combat casting, I guess. Oh, yes, he does. They both do. I'm hoping they kill at least one Ent, maybe. That'd be rather nice. He could always just keep summoning troops until he dies, which I think this Horror Ohm's definitely going to die first, since he's easier to hit. This Ent's on fire, he could be in trouble. There's some more star showers. I was hoping the Greater Ohm would be a little more help. Hopefully we get some lesser horrors next time we send units after this giant force. I'd scroll back, but we'd miss some of the action up here in the front. I know we can see the logs and stuff, but still. Kind of want to watch. Just to make sure you guys all see what's happening here. In this small little thing that's going on. Oh, are they stunned? These are also horror marked. It's only those 2, wow. Is this the first horror marking thing we've had after them? I wonder. This army's just way too powerful. It's going to take so long to kill through these guys. Might have to eventually stop watching the horrors kill them and just skip past it. I think this Ent's pretty dead, which is nice. You have Meteor too, huh? I wish they could... I think he has a confusing spell. It sucks we're not going to get any more spawns this time. Ooh, another Ent's on fire. They are definitely weak to fire, which is nice. If this one dude took out this entire army, that'd be insane. I don't think it's going to happen, but for now we'll scroll back and show you the crazy amount of troops they have, all being led by their elder druid. Kavarninus. Whatever. The elder druid. Not their faction leader, unless their faction leader died, then he possibly could be. I got this beholder, a bunch of cockatrices, wyverns. Cockatrices have a death gaze, even though they're modeled the same as the wyvern. It's a little lazy. That's a dragon head, but this is just the same model replaced with a chicken head, if you can't tell. So what's going on over here? We killed one Ent. Not a bad start. This one's confused. If we started turning those great mooses to our side, that'd be insane. Nah, it looks like he's just... Well, not yet, anyway. Be nice if he fought his friends. Would greatly love that. Yep, often do not attack at all. Sometimes they damage themselves instead of attacking the enemy. They may even switch sides in battle. That's what confusion does. And we're hoping we get one of these mooses switching to our side, because then he'll be dead no matter what. Oh, God. It's a good amount of confusion. This one's moving around now, so that's promising. Setting a bunch of Ents on fire. Things are going rather well. The Ents aren't doing very well. They're not swarming. So that's good. It's very good. Come on, Mises. You meese. Let's do it. Oh, this one joined its side, and it's going to instantly die, but that's one moose down. Lots of Ents are on fire. They're starting to move a little more now that they're losing people. But unfortunately for them, it may be too little too late for some of their men. They lost an Ancient Moose and 2 Ents at least so far. Is that an Ancient Moose? It's a Giant Moose. Their magic resistance is just so low, it's easy to hit them with stuff, though. Not the Ents. The Ents have pretty decent magic resistance. Oh, yep, the Moose went independent. Which I will take that. What happened to you? Oh, but you... Oh, pfft. We lost a bunch of spells. Okay, this is pretty much the end for this. Got an unlucky Feeble Mind wound. Maybe it'll confuse some more Mises. Some Moosey Mises. I hope so. I doubt it somewhat, but it's always possible. Oh, this one went independent. That's good. And of course, this one's going to be horror marked. This one's horror marked. Hopefully we don't just kill all the horror marked ones, because that affects the entire army. Getting attacked consistently by horrors, which... I don't know, they probably won't be able to kill through the Ents, though, so I don't know how worthwhile that is, compared to killing them. So we've killed 2 Ancient Mooses, 3 Ancient Mooses, I think is the counter. And we're probably going to kill at least 3 Ents, I think, now. So that's not a bad total, overall. I can accept this. We're going to skip ahead now. I think we've got this Ent dead. Oh, we confused an Ent, or we stunned it. I don't think these Ents can get confused, can they? They can be afraid, so I assume they just have really high magic resistance. Yeah, we're going to skip past this. Hopefully they killed some more Ents. Left some horror marked. Oh boy, it's lagging. Please don't crash. I'll be so overtly depressed if it crashes. Oh, thank God. The episode is saved, boys. I am saving directly after this battle. That is just scary when the game starts to clog down. It slowly pretends to die. Of a Hydra Bowl. Leaving that green mist around our Basalt Queen. Kill these 2 ghouls, rather easy. Everything should be going pretty good. Drought has struck Elysium. How unfortunate. Let's kill these dispossessed spirits. Wonder if there's anyone sitting on that cloud castle. I think I remember seeing some of the minions from that a long time ago, so I don't know if they are actually sitting on that cloud castle. Now, this battle should be really easy. We have spells that are hard to affect people, but these guys have super shitty magic resistance. Literally all of their army does, except for... I mean, still, that's not very good for, like, a commander. It's just not very good. Let's take Baloo, whatever his name is. Oh, we found some pale ones. I don't really care about them right now. Let's do another astrology. This is something that needs to be taken care of, because they are moving, too. Okay. Fortunately, we can't do 2 great horrors, which sucks. Send these guys. And not the best. But we take what we can get. Hopefully this hurts him a little bit. But their god is on the move. One of their horn gods is moving around. I don't particularly like that too much. Go kill this lion tribe next turn. You're good. We'll sentry you, actually. I don't know why we don't have you sentryed already. And then I'll end the turn there. Oh, they just pop. What the fuck? What just... I don't know what that was. I'm assuming it was a spell from the Beholder I don't know about. I have no idea. Which is why everyone popped around. It reminds me, if you ever played the game Baldur's Gate, there's this spell where it's just like, I think it's called Chaos, where it just spreads your party around. I could have the name of the spell wrong, but essentially just like, it splits the party around, enemies around, in just a random pattern. Just completely chaotic. I believe it's also a spell in AD&D. 2E Player's Handbook. Or, you know, just skills and powers or something. Of course, because Baldur's Gate is kind of a spin-off from the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons system. That would make sense. So those horrors didn't cause too much damage to the Horn God, which is disappointing. This battle should be rather easy, I think. Because we have really good frontliner troops, even if they're starting to get injured. That's the one shitty thing about the pale ones. They have a lot of HP, but eventually they're going to take like serious wounds where they're not hitting anything. Which honestly, they're still great. They just make such good like land troops. Just regular infantry, comparative with the other factions in Conquest. Like I don't know, even like the knights and stuff. I don't know. Just comparatively, these guys are pretty good. The knights do more damage, like ramming speed, you know, with their horse and stuff. And I don't know, their magic resistance isn't like crazy good, but the pillars are just like, they're tanky. They got those shields. They got some nice thick hides. I don't know, with some nice casters. Our casters don't get very powerful, it's a big issue. We have kind of shitty spells. Unless you're talking... I mean, I guess we don't. Because the Void mages have really good spells, actually. Like Meteor, the Moonlight stuff. So, I mean, we have good stuff, too. And of course, we can always get wizards like everyone else to counterbalance everything. You do have to have magic libraries for that, though. So that would be important. Certain factions want to get more magic libraries and get more wizards if their magic troops aren't as good. Let's kill these ghouls. I'm not seeing a lot of druid up there, which is surprising to me. What is this? Desert Palace. We'll kill those guys and take it from them. Shouldn't be too hard. I do think the Horn God is on the move. That is scary. Let's do an astrology. And we found a beholder leading some people. Let's, what do we have here? Could do this. So there's one. Hopefully the rest go our way. Where is he? I don't know where he is. I have no clue. Oh boy. There it is. Oh, that missed. I don't know where you went. Hopefully you're not anywhere close to any of my men. But the moon horror did hit. Hopefully they don't get instantly charmed by the beholder. Well, beholder's pretty good at doing that kind of stuff and dicking you over as far as it comes to that. Kind of stealing your troops thing. Going through the jungle, taking some stuff, and we're going to end the turn. Oh boy. Easy, easy fight. As soon as we get our spellcasters up there, it'll be even easier. Hopefully they don't run forward again. I hate when my Basalt Queens do that. Considering their armor kind of sucks, even though they have a lot of hit points, they can easily get permanently wounded. When it comes to those guys, it's very easy for that to happen. But this is pretty clean-cut win, so I'm going to skip past it. Watch these horrors try and take on these people. Again, big chance he might just try and enslave them, which worries me. He's also got crazy, insane spells that can hurt his own people, I suppose, as well. Strange Hymn, Summon Lesser Horror, Terror. Oh, that's not bad. Hopefully he'll do some summoning. Or it will do some summoning, I suppose. Are these mindless? No, they're not. I feel like they should be mindless. Of course, they're going to cause dread to these low morale troops. Or do they have good morale? They actually have really good morale. Is that because they're berserk? I thought I saw 17 morale. Okay, I was reading the wrong thing. Never mind, their morales. See, this guy, the Boar War... Okay, the Boar Warriors are never going to retreat. Or particularly... which one was it? Oh, because he's gone berserk, yeah. Okay. So once they go berserk, they have really good morale. Otherwise, not so great. Which is important because this does cause dread. So it's easy to make them run. I feel like this beholder's going to kill us, though. If we could get up to him, we could probably kill him. But I don't see that happening. Our unit is now confused. It's 8 magic resistance decided not to kick in. I do not want the horror to join their side. I'd rather just go independent. That's fine. Just don't... Okay, go ahead and kill your own troops with your lightning bolt. Totally cool with that. As long as it doesn't join their side, I'm okay. But he is killing a decent number of troops right now. Oh, he got feeble-minded. Oh, the poor moon horror. He's got a lot of spells. He's still casting stuff, though. What does he have now? He's got Starlight, Words of the Voids, Displace Self, and Mirror Image. Man, these guys get feeble-minded a lot. I wonder if their brain is just up in that pussy cloud and like an arrow shoots in and just pierces it. They're like, oh, I'm stupid now. Horror creature. We're trying to confuse this thing. Bring it to his side. The beholder doesn't like things he can't control. I think it's about dead. It caused a lot of havoc in their army. It was pretty good. The beholder didn't help their army either, considering he hurt a lot of them. They gained all the troops that routed back, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. This fight should be okay. Hopefully we don't just murder everyone in their front line. Hate when these guys get so close. They just like to murder their own troops. Meteor, that's a good spell. You cast that. That's a great hybrid cultist, casting meteors on our enemies. Not killing our own troops. Okay. Move on down. Oh, that was our movement. With him. Go next. Probably just move around. I'm afraid to go this way. Be honest with you guys. Let's... Doesn't matter. We don't have enough to send 2 greater horrors. And do an astrology. Oh, we got a same vision though. So we're going to try this. Oh, it worked. Got a dream horror. I think this is different, though. This might be a different one. I'm not 100% sure on whether or not it is. But let's take advantage of the one that landed. To send lessers. Okay, we got some Soltrons. Let's do it again. Oh, and we got some Horror Mantises. Not gonna lie, there's a big chance you could definitely just take those troops from us and use them against us eventually, but hey, we're all about taking risk here. All about it, so we'll see how that works out for us. Recruit some more troops at our tower bridge, and we're gonna end the turn. So he sent a bunch of them to sleep. Some of them already woken up, but that's not a big deal. This one actually doesn't have any other spells, does it? Wow, that kind of sucks. Ugh. I was kind of hoping for some spell casting. Cause more damage. It's just got those hooks. Kind of a disappointing summoning. I kind of don't want Dream Horrors anymore. I mean, he's killing stuff, but it's not really... Does he cause dread at least? He does cause dread. But he's going to die really quickly. Doesn't have any mirror images. He's just not as good. But hey, we killed a few more of them. Just a few, not too many. Hoping he'll shoot a lightning bolt. He did not. That's okay, though. I'm getting like a cramp in my leg. Alright. Let's move this way. Old battlefield, huh? Alright. If only this was the Necromancer campaign, I would have loved the sight of that. Let's go this way. Check through here. Oh, huge cave. That is going to be one of the citadels we need to kill and take from them. We're not going to do astrology with you. We're going to do astrology with you. And see that we found a pale one. Now this guy's kind of important. He's an oracle. He's a fire oracle to be exact. That is what that means. His rocks or whatever his name says means he's a fire oracle. Send some greater horrors after him. Missed. Let's hope for a hit. That's also a miss. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess we could always just do this. Just be a dick to these guys. I hope they don't actually die from it. I'm not too worried. We don't have much up here besides this, and I don't think they'll be able to kill that. And we're going to end the turn. Oh, they're taking our tower bridge from us with the Beholder. I think we'll get some kills off. Not enough to really make a difference. But we know where to send our stuff this turn, I suppose. As our brave defenders hold the line against the terrifying Beholder that is mostly casting spells on his friends right now. Cast some air shields. See, the Beholder, when it comes to the druid, is really deadly. Especially when he has so many of them like this. He's gotten a large... And the druid, honestly, the druid spirals. The druid is horribly unbalanced. If you are a player playing the druid, especially in like a multiplayer game, you will spiral out of control unless people are consistently burning down all your forest. That's the only thing. All your forest can be burned down. It's like Baal. You don't want Baal to get in charge because she'll tear down all the cities and stuff. It's kind of the opposite of that. The druid relies on keeping all the forests alive to prosper. But if you can burn them all down, which is really difficult to do, the best chance you have at doing it is either being the Fire Warlock or the Demonologist. I'm going to say the Fire Warlock has a little bit of advantage on killing the druid's forest, because he has an actual applicable spell that turns it's a pyre. It's like a giant fire, right? A pyre or whatever, I guess. It takes an ancient forest and literally turns it into just a beam of fire for resources for the warlock, which is really good for him. And really bad for the druid. He does not want to lose the ancient forest particularly. So I'm going to say the Fire Warlock. Ooh, okay. Found some people in this cloud castle. Not much we really want from the cloud castle, but hey, we'll take it nonetheless. We'll take this huge cave from them as well. taking down another base. Now what's important here is we don't need to kill the entire army of the druid. Or even take all his ancient forest. That's another thing. The druid has a couple of weaknesses. Taking his actual bases can be very bad for the druid, because the ancient forest are not bases, per se. They are... it's kind of weird. They rely on them a lot, and they take control of them. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Did I just do that? Whoops. I hope that isn't what I just did. That was unfortunate. I'm going to send another horror after them, I guess. Nothing too dangerous. Would have liked that dream horror to not go after my own men. Man, that just happened. I guess that's something with him. He's diseased. We'll have to see what that is at one point. What's moving him around, that Void Hound? Not too sure. If that's the Beholder or him. It could be either, because we've had both in each battle, I believe. I can't remember if anything else moved randomly besides the Void Hounds, or if it was just the Void Hounds. So I'm not 100% sure. So this is pretty clean cut, although we may have a battle coming up with a horror that I may have spawned on myself. Unfortunately. Let's hope I actually didn't. I guess I didn't. I thought it looked like I did to from my perspective. Oh, you have the blood. We can have regeneration on our Void Lord. That's almost too good to be true. But we can't move this turn, apparently. We could enter into the Cloud Realm, but I don't want to do that at all. I want to kill you really badly. I hope we're able to catch her. Oh. First, let's just start with an astrology check. Checking the stars, buying candy bars. Not really interested in that too much. Again, this ancient forest. So which one do we want to send two greater horrors after? We could send it after this. Oh, we have sight on this beholder. Probably shouldn't even cast astrology. Okay, we want to fuck up his day. I don't think we'll get to watch this battle, but that's okay. He could be in actual trouble here. Perceivably. What did they have? A gem of true seeing. That regeneration amulet, we want to keep that away from beholders at all cost. That would be unfortunate. Didn't want to burn any forest. But thanks for asking. Probably should have sent him this way towards that army. We'll actually go back, because he just gained that palace. We need to keep this stuff, too, is the shitty thing. Or we could always send very little, tiny, lesser horrors after all their bases. That's also an option. Oh, didn't mean to hit that, but that's okay. We're pretty good against poison overall. Take this silver mine from them. Also take that jungle. Village, whatever it was. Lion tribe, I think it was. And this thing's gonna die really easily. Alright. Okay. What? What? Hold on. What's happening here? This came out of nowhere. I think we'll be okay? Question mark? If it's played well, this kind of sucks, though. Especially because these guys are all... I think we could be in a little trouble here. If they get up and kill all our elder things. We have our Void Lord, who has, I believe, blunt resistance, which is what these guys do. Wow, this could have... Oh, we have a Pyromancer. The Ents aren't that threatening anymore. I think they can just attack over the walls, though, which kind of sucks. Yeah, they can. So we might lose some Elder things, which is rather unfortunate. Hopefully our Pyromancer does some hard work on these guys so that we don't lose them. The Ents are the only thing I'm really super scared of. I don't know what you are. You are a garden master, so you're basically just an animal dude. You're like a druid. This guy, he's got a pile of bones, so he's got skeletons, doesn't he? Only 5, but you're summoning imps back here like a motherfucker. I don't like that very much. Please kill these dudes before they hurt all our elder things. Those are very good range troops that I do not want to lose. But it looks like I may be losing some today. Even though they have a life drain, it's not going to protect them against these fucking Ents. And they're exploding. What happens when they explode? Mental agony. Paralyzes. I didn't even know about that. Luckily, this guy's in the front now with his nice regenerating armor. A nice frost brand that'll do some damage, hopefully. Please murder the Ents. The Ents are the big threat here. Oh god, we lost our formless. We could actually be in trouble. Not gonna lie to you guys, this could be bad. Potentially. I think we'll be okay. Because this dude has a crazy life drain tentacle, and they don't have a lot of troops after these Ents. They have bears, but we have spells. Why do you have the that's not... Someone else should definitely... You should have that. Because you'd get that awesome fire damage, too. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Lost a formless spawn. Man, this is like some creepy doll music. Not sure this fits the campaign too well. Even though the dark music generally is better than the Conquest of Elysium music, this is still like... It's a weird tone. Oh, we confused a bear. So the Ents are almost gone, and once the Ents are gone, I'm going to feel a lot better, even though they killed almost all our elder things. Oh, that sucks. Please don't kill our Yithian. We're going to have to do some more elder spawning. And eventually we're going to run out of fish people, unless we can find a lake. Which I'm not too sure if there's one near here. Come on, boys. Oh, it's getting dicey. Okay, I think we'll be okay, though. I don't like how much we lost at all. But as you can see, the Ents are just about done for. Please kill this one before the Yithian dies. I'd really prefer to keep him. He's got 2 HP, he's gonna die. Yep. That's unfortunate. The Ent's dead, but... yeah, that really sucks. This dude has been summoning fire. Rather have the falling fire spell cast on these guys, or meteor. Whatever you have. Oh boy. There we go. One last Ent. And that should be an easy victory after this. And we'll just watch the fireworks as we cast spells at the very poor magically resistant troops. These guys are a little bit better, but still. They're not going to last. We just have too much. Oh man, we're not going to get that regenerating amulet because of this fight. What are we going to get? We're going to get gaunts. I didn't want any of these. I wanted the regenerating thing for our Void Lord. Would have been beautiful. I don't know where we're going to find a base we can hold on to for long enough. Because we have a strategy going for us right now. Bringing an imp to our side. I might skip past this. I am worried it'll auto-resolve poorly, though. I think it doesn't matter. I don't think it changes much, or anything at all. If we skip past it, I actually know it doesn't, but I don't know. I feel weird about it because It just feels odd to just skip it. I don't like that our men are going out right now. We're not winning. I know we've killed a bunch of their troops. We killed like a bunch of their hit points. But it's not the time to go full frontal charge on them, guys. You're pretty badass. You are, specifically. These guys are not. Oh boy. These guys are easily killed by these animals. See, they're just all cocky because this dude is crazy. This crazy Shambler Prince, like, fishmen behind me. And he's leading this crazy fishman army, but they're just, like, really lackluster compared to him. Okay, we might just skip. We're going to skip. As you can see, we've won this battle. We got to clear out all the imps and stuff, but it's easy. Easy. Got a bunch of stuff. The Shambler Prince is fine. We're getting a bunch of stuff. I don't even care about those magic items. I wanted the regenerating amulet, damn it. I could have ran him around with a bunch of elder things, and he would have been cool and regenerative and stuff, or whatever. I don't know, I just kind of wanted it. Losing something to dispossess spirits. And I think that'll be the end of the episode. I think we're a little closer to ending the game. Just a little closer. But thanks for watching, guys. I have been Dirty Dungeon. If you enjoyed, give it a like or share or whatever you want to do. And if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.